Hello. Secretary General. It's been a long, long time. Yeah, I figured as much. You hid a nuke in a monastery? How many nuns? Oh, leave it to me. I've got a score to settle with that walking toaster anyway. No backup. I work alone, but I do need you to deliver a message. You tell Steelhorn I'm coming, and hell's coming with me.
Man, why did it sound like John Mortis was in 4K just now?
He's got with the times now.
Yeah.
God damn it. Mickey said new season, new drops, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
No, it works.
man.
It was. I think it was time. I mean, we kept the same music, but it was now that we've added to the backstory of Mortis.
Yeah.
It was time to add some stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like it. I like that our whole thing. There's like a whole story arc going.
It all started with an idea Charlie had with conning us into doing this show.
That's it, man. That is it.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to B Action, where we put the B back in action. I'm one of your hosts, Dustin, and with me, as always, Mr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Charlie. Charlie, what the hell's up, man?
I don't want to let the monster out. You never realize I was always the monster. That's my secret.
Oh, yeah, don't drink all that fucking serum at one time. But
Yeah,
if you
turn
do,
into the Red Hulk.
make sure you drink it all in your Skeletor cup.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Raise a hands who saw He-Man. Dustin, put your fucking arm down.
Not yet. And joining us always is our Captain Silver Fox himself, Mickey. Mickey, what's up, man?
Glad to be here, boys. Ready to talk a little
Oh,
extraordinary.
Come over here and shit on my lap.
We're going to have a great time.
Yeah, shit on my lap and we'll talk about the first thing that pops up. Oh, so we are starting our brand new season. And I'm like, you know what? We haven't done a superhero movie in a long time. Since what, I think The Punisher? I would say comic book movie, not superhero.
Yeah, comic book movies, yeah.
Comic book. Did we do Punisher after Swamp Thing?
Sure did.
Okay. The
Yeah.
Guyver.
That was before Punisher.
Guyver 2?
We haven't done the first Guyver. We've only done Dark
Oh,
Hero.
that's right. We only did Dark Hero.
Yeah, I think
I think.
Punisher was the last comic book movie we've done.
Oh, no, we did Blade.
We didn't do Blade.
Yeah, we did Blade.
Oh, no.
Oh, shut the fuck up, dude. I already
Can I laugh in your face?
Get out of here with that not zombie vampire movie, dude.
I'm sorry, I got those two totally confused.
Yeah.
You understand.
It happens.
Same trench coat, it's all right.
Yep. The music was identical.
But I'm like, you know what, man? I want to bring a comic book movie. And I thought about it. And I thought about it long and hard. And I'm like, man, the last one I had a ton of fun with when I bought it on VHS was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And I'm like, fuck it. That's what we're covering. So today, we are covering 2003's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And I know I messaged this last night, but Mickey, you haven't listened to the trailer, right?
After you said it, you can't do that because I was like, I want to hear it so bad, but I waited and I waited.
Okay.
So
I hope Charlie got the one. I'm sure it's the only one. But man, Charlie, is there a trailer?
There is, but now I'm worried because
Did you get the hype is real now.
I'll let you know if it's not the one.
I did one, and then I saw there was another one that was just a little bit different time, and I listened to it and I went, well, I kind of like this one better. So I deleted the first one and I got the second one. So now I don't know which one is the right one.
Is it the same voice guy?
Maybe. I don't know.
Let's find out. Charlie,
let's
hit
go.
that trailer.
In times of great peril, the world must call upon the services of a singular individual.
Welcome to the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
I'm waiting to be impressed.
The greatest adventurer who ever lived has been recruited to find a madman.
He's called the Phantom. To stop him, you must lead a team like nothing the world has seen. Thanks.
Eyes open, boy. Can't protect you all the time. Dr. Jekyll, at your service.
Cheers.
Extraordinary gentleman indeed.
And women.
Our transportation has arrived.
You have 4 days.
And the game is on.
This year,
So what are we dealing with?
Unstoppable assassins.
Eyes open, boy. Can't protect you all the time.
They're indestructible!
20th Century Fox invites you
Take the world!
to discover an adventure
I don't know how to drive this thing!
in a league of its own.
Surface!
Sean Connery,
I doubt you measure danger the way I do.
The League.
That was naughty.
Oh man, Charlie, the other one goes LXG.
Okay. That was the first one I
Damn it!
did. But here's the issue. You have to quit watching the trailer, Dustin.
So
You
I'm
have
gonna tell you why I watched it, okay?
Okay.
I'll tell
That's not what I'm. Well,
it'll
I was going
be-
to say. Well,
okay.
go ahead. But I was going to tell you what I'm saying is not what you're hearing. When I say don't watch the trailer, you can listen. You can turn it on. Don't physically watch it because we're a podcast
Yeah.
and listen to it because that one has almost 20 seconds of nothing but music.
That's fine. That's
This one
okay.
had talking all the way through, and it is the same guy.
It is the same guy. But the reason
Yeah.
I've watched it is because I was working with my buddy Michael, who I've talked about on the show before, who I've kind of like I'm being the Charlie. I'm sprinkling in these movies he's never heard of to like The Perfect Weapon and Blind
Y'all hear
Cop
that?
2,
Dustin's just trying to be me all the time.
Commando Ninja. I've been
Slowly
telling him about
thinking your
these movies.
job, Charlie.
I told him we're covering this movie, and he told me he's never heard of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's not
I
that
work-
old, bro.
But I work with a bunch of kids who are like 19 to 22.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
You know,
okay.
so I showed him this trailer, and when it
Still.
went LXG, I fucking lost it.
I wish that was in this one, but yeah, it's
You can fix it in post. It's all right.
I ain't fixing shit.
We don't.
I got
Oh,
the
damn it.
one that talked all the way through. Don't pick
Okay.
ones with 20 to 30 seconds of music and it's just words going across the screen. I was like, this is the one Dustin watched. I goddamn know he did. And then I saw another one that was close enough and I went, well, this is better for the podcast. So he's going to be either really disappointed or I nailed it.
Yeah, but Mickey,
did both.
Who was that voice guy? Was that Pablo Francisco?
Close. Yeah. It's Don LaFontaine, baby.
In a world. Oh, but let's go over some histories, and I'll start with you, Mickey. Mickey, what is your history with League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Saw this in theaters, my guy. This is one of like the first movies me and my wife went to watch. Actually, she was hyped for this because
Hell yeah.
she's interested in like historical characters and stuff. So it was like, this looks interesting. I was like, let's fucking go. So yeah, we went, loved it, bought the DVD as soon as it was released. Still have it. I'd say many moons ago, I kind of purged a lot of my DVD collection because I had so many. But that was one I was like, it's not going anywhere. It's staying.
That lives here.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah, I love this movie. I've watched it so many times. It's another one of those. I know we're in the age of streaming, but if you're flipping through live television, this is one of those movies where you stop if it's on. Or me, I like, oh shit, I'll watch the rest of this. If there's like 10 minutes left, 30 minutes left, it just started. I'm like, I'm going to watch the rest of it, whatever it is, if I have time. I love this movie. Seen it a bunch of times. I almost didn't really have to watch it to do this this review podcast, but I wanted to because it's an opportunity. So yeah.
All the more reason to rewatch.
Exactly.
Yeah, Charlie, do you have any history with this movie? Like, do you read? Do you know where these characters come from?
I thought they were made for the movie.
They're all fake.
We're gonna play this game, Dustin. What's Sean Connery's character's name?
Allan Quatermain.
Nope.
In the movie, it is.
Yeah, that's because he refused to say it right. It's Quatermain. It's not quarter. It's Quatermain. Yeah, there's an extra R he threw into it all the time, and they just got the rest of the movie to keep saying it too, and then they spell it right in the credits, and you're just like,
they're like, just go along with it. Just go along with it.
You're not going to correct, Sean Connery. Well, the director probably did a lot in this movie, but yeah, but no, I know all these characters. I saw this in theater, just like Mickey. I think this was one Jackie and I went and saw early on. And I still have the OG DVD myself. This is, I watched this one quite a bit when I didn't have a lot of DVDs. This is now probably turned into watching it once every 2 or 3 years. I'll be like, oh yeah, let me pop that on. I haven't watched it in a while. I have my small issues with this movie, but overall I'm a defender of it. When people want to bitch about it, I'm like, shut up. This is 2003. I mean, this was fantastic. I wish they'd have kept going, but there was multiple factors that went against this, not just poor performance. But yeah, I enjoy this one, and I go back to it quite often. I think Jackie was like, are you guys doing this again? I'm like, we haven't done it yet. But then I got thinking, and I was like, oh, I think we did a review on J-Man's channel, because we did the actual Quatermain movies, King Solomon's Mines, stuff like that. And I also love the inside jokes to those in this movie, where he's like, women on adventure seem to be troublesome, just throwing back to the issues with the women ones he had with the original movies. So yeah, that's my brief history with it.
Oh yeah. I wasn't lucky enough to see this movie in theaters.
Nerd.
Yeah. But I do remember this being like one of the very first DVDs we ever owned. Like, this was around the time like the Dungeons and Dragons movie came out, like when DVD players were brand new.
Yeah.
Like this movie was one of those you need to own. But when I grew up and got adult money and bought a VCR, it was one of the very first VHSs I bought.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Dude, nice. Look at this guy, dude. It's a fucking white clamshell.
Extraordinary indeed.
Yes. And it has the Hollywood Studio sticker on it.
Yeah.
Or Hollywood Video. And I am just like you, Charlie. I am an avid defender of this movie. I know it's bad. I know it's bad.
Yeah, there's you watch it and you're like, okay, I kind of understand, but it's just fun.
Yeah, there is fun. a lot of fucking fun to have. It's a whodunit, which is always awesome. And it's one of those, like, you can still rewatch it and still, I don't say get surprised by the whodunit, but like, when you compare it to like Scream or any like horror movies whodunits, where it's like that is the point of the movie, the big twist.
Yeah,
this movie, dude, is just action packed with all these literary characters that are not supposed to interact with each other, and yet they do.
Yeah.
Which I find fucking awesome. But I need to know right now, and I'm going to start with Charlie, who's your favorite of the League?
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, I love the Mr. Hyde, like, prosthetics are phenomenal.
Yes. The transformation is.
I was just.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You took the words right out of my mouth, because for everyone that bitches about this movie's special effects, it's only one instance in the movie where it's questionable, and it's the Super Hyde. That's where it's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
Everything else, Nemo's, ship, the car, all this. But
That-
Hyde's transformation is a mix of prosthetic and
Mhm.
special effects. And when you watch it, they don't just poof of smoke, he's this guy. He has phases, which means he did separate makeup for each, and each one's more, and some of them are more grotesque than the final version.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I adore the transformation, and the one underwater is so freaking good.
Yeah, his big hero moment. I love that shit.
The-
You know, it's one of those where it's like he's the variable, the unknown factor, and the fact that he understands, hey, if we don't do this, we're gonna fucking die.
It's the camera tricks, like, because they cut real fast. And there's a flash, boom, and now he looks like another form, and it's a flash, and like he's struggling, and like you tell he's in pain. It's just really cool. You could tell I love the kiss method. Keep it simple, stupid. And I think that's what they did here instead of trying to be something special with computer generated, which they kind of, like we said, they do later with the Red Hulk, right?
Yeah.
But and that's what I love, because I knew this was going to come up, that I think some people, especially the newer generations, don't realize the Incredible Hulk is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That is that character. And to a degree, still did it first, even in the movies. You know what I mean? And definitely the first Red Hulk. What happens later? Red Hulk gets bigger and angrier, and can't control, gets red hot, and all this other shit. That's basically what this Red Hulk does in this movie.
Yeah.
So it's like, this movie is there. You wouldn't have the MCU without all of these other characters in history, being written.
Exactly.
Not this movie, but I meant.
Yeah.
All of those are taken, Invisible Man, all this stuff, Dorian Gray, which that's my favorite character is Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. My favorite story of these characters would be the Dorian Gray. I've always just been fascinated by that, his longevity from the painting, and the painting ages, but he doesn't. That has been taken on so many other movies and other books and stories, but I've always loved the Dorian Gray story itself.
Yeah. And Jason Fleming, like this guy who plays,
he's an amazing actor too.
Oh, dude. What's your favorite Jason Fleming? I got mine off the top of the dome. It's in X-Men First Class, and when he's Azazel.
Oh, that's really good one.
Oh, he is a good Azazel.
So fucking good, man.
I think some of his what's the guy's name? The British movies. Hold on. It's gonna bug me. Guy Ritchie. He's in a few Guy Ritchie movies too, like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. They're small parts, but he's really good in those movies too.
Yeah. But no, I love because you guys, when you watch the features, I know there's a breakdown of the Mr. Hyde stuff, like the big arms on sticks and shit.
Yeah.
And I love that. Everything's practical. When they're hunting him down, and they're running through the city, and Allan Quatermain.
Nope, you added an R again.
It's running around.
Say Quatermain. Quatermain.
Quasimodo Main is running around, and he's fucking aiming his gun, aiming him, and when they catch him, and fucking Tom Sawyer picks up his hat, and it's half the size of him.
I love it.
It's awesome, man.
Where did he get that hat made? That doesn't appear like Hulk
and where
clothes.
Is it now?
Yeah. Did you bring it? I would have brought it with him. That's just rude to not bring his hat.
What I like to think is when he transforms back, he has to be wearing it for it to shrink down.
Yeah.
If he's not wearing it and he transforms back, is it still just this mega hat and he has to put it back on?
There's a hole in the top, so when his clothes are gone, it just falls down. He's wearing a hat around until he can get clothes back on.
There you go.
It's so fucking good, man. Mickey, what about you, man? Who's your favorite character?
My favorite character is the king of coxsmans himself, Captain Nemo. Dude, he is, in my opinion.
I wouldn't say the king of coxsmans. There's
I don't know, bro.
That's left up to one adventurer with a bullwhip.
Okay. No, he's so badass, and kind of knowing a little bit about his background, in literary terms, he's a really cool character, really deep character too, and you don't really get a whole lot of that in here. You just know that he has a dark past. I love the the whole Indian culture vibe with him, it fits so well. He's totally like, if we're comparing this to like an Avengers movie, he's the Tony Stark, right? He has the tech. He has all the cool gadgets.
He's the tech guy.
And like,
he funds the adventure.
Yeah. Like, without him, they ain't doing shit. Like, he's got the ship, he's got the car, he's got the army, he's got the weapons, he's got almost everything. And but beyond that, he's also like, other than Quatermain, he's probably the most noble dude here. Like, in terms of like, kind of being, even though he has a shady past,
he's kind of a pirate, but he doesn't like that word.
But but he even says it. He's like, look, I've done a lot of bad things in the past, but I'm trying to do good things in the future. I dig that as a character. I dig that, like, he seems to be the kind of the moral compass in a way a lot of times where he's like, you should chill out, or maybe you're not thinking clearly or whatever. And then this motherfucker will whoop your ass in a one-on-one fight. Dude, his fight scenes are top tier in this movie. Top tier. He fought
Red Hulk. Like, he just went straight on in there. Like, I'm going to do what I can. But but he's still got that mystery of where he prays to Kali.
I love that.
You know,
it's one of my favorite scenes, man. And they're like talking shit. Good. They're like, how can you really trust somebody who's praying again? And I'm like, well, you don't know what he's praying to it for. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that just because it's the goddess of death doesn't mean it's a bad goddess. If you dig into it, it's not always good and evil when it comes to that.
A lot of warriors kind of like worship that because they know they're going to die at any time on the battlefield. So it's like, and I really like that scene where because it's very intimate. He's on all white, he's praying, and then he sees them and he just kind of closes the door, like, go fuck yourself. Like, this is my time. It's a great shot.
Privacy. Yeah.
I love that. He's like, fuck off. This is my private time.
I love that. And I love when they walk outside and Sean Connery's like, what is this thing? And he goes, I call it an automobile.
Dude, one of the best cars. It almost rivals a Batmobile to me.
It's close. It's close.
Hey, are you guys proud of me? I picked a movie with a fucking badass car in it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
About time. Are you going to make fun of this one because it's a bedazzled or some shit?
It's almost like an Excalibur, right? Like, it's like Cruella de Vil's car.
I wish it had a name. I wish,
dude. Yes,
we'd have known what he called it other than automobile.
The ship is the Nautilus, right?
Yeah, the Nautilus, which is fantastic.
Give your car a fucking name too. I want to know
the car, the Wraith, which I know is a real car, but let him, since it's the first automobile, is what we're led to believe. Let him, the Shadow or something. I don't know, but it would have been cool.
With him calling his ship the Sword of the Sea, I would think he would, and with him being a swordsman, it would absolutely be referenced to
be some kind of like dagger name. You have your sword, which is big, the big submarine, and then you have
the Veil of Death or something. Yeah, just something cool.
Yeah.
But god damn it, is it not a clown car?
Dude,
yeah.
The fact that it really only
there's not a lot of room. Man, there's a lot of people
5 people at max.
Plenty of leg room in the front.
You have to be sitting there imagining the M's talking to him, going, "Hey, I need you here. We're gonna get all the people here. You got to transport them back. How many we getting? Well, we're only gonna have 6 at first. No, need to cut it down by 1 because I can only fit 5 people in my car. Oh, okay. Well, we can go recruit. I don't have to get the other one here. We'll go recruit them. All right, 5 in the car max. Then we'll get on the boat. Okay, how are you going to get the boat here? It's docked. Isn't this thing a giant fucking submarine that's like 17 stories tall? That's not going to fit in the harbor. Oh, don't worry. It also fits in the canals of Venice, which Charlie did research on. The max depths are from 6 feet to 16 feet deep. The deepest parts are where main ships can go through, and it's only 50 feet. The Nautilus would still be like shirt cocking around in the canals, not fully submerged. It wouldn't even be able to float. How is this thing here? I've been storing that for all 12 hours. So
but you know what? It's so fucking cool. You're like, I don't give a fuck.
I really don't care.
Dude, but the ship is so big. If they walked, the movie'd be over.
Yeah,
I thought about that. It's like they get from point A to point B, man, and like that ship, like when we get the big grand reveal of it, it's like they're all kind of like looking up at it, like breaking their neck.
Yeah.
How long do you think it would take you to walk from point A to point B on that ship? Walking
a minute.
Yeah, it would take a while. I've walked Look, I've been in a real submarine. I've walked from one end to another. It's not easy.
On a Segway just going around.
No, he's got one of those like things in the airport, the little the
moving walkway.
The moving walkway, yeah.
Oh, I thought he was going to say the Austin Powers car.
Oh, that too.
Electric one that
oh,
gets
there's
stuck.
definitely one of those.
Oh my god!
And it's decorated just like the car too, like with the ornate statues in its way.
I love it. I just love this. We talked about this, in other episodes, Mickey and I, especially in the Batman, where we talk about this architecture, this Gothicism, this ship.
Oh yeah, man.
Everything, the level of detail they put into it, and also to give credit to all the places where they meet, like these hidden.
That's what I'm saying, like the rooftops of fucking England, where they're chasing down Mr. Hyde. That miniature set that they use and the practical set is phenomenal.
M's lair, where he's in the dark. I don't much go for theatrics, and then he goes around and starts turning all the gas lights up, and it like the whole room almost gets bigger. Dude, it's so good.
Yeah.
He was gaslighting them.
Beowulf needed that shit.
Dustin, what about you? Who's your favorite character?
Oh man, but I love Captain Nemo.
Yeah.
A lot. Invisible Man is my favorite Universal monster, but not in this universe.
That's all I thought it would be, because he's like the fan favorite.
I love Tony Curran too. That's like he's one of my favorite actors all time.
Dude, I love the original Invisible Man having the highest body count of the Universal monsters, and just the mad scientist part of it is what I really like. This is like the Scott Lang of Invisible Man, right? Like the thief that stole
because
the serum.
He's not the Invisible Man OG. He's the second Invisible Man.
But why share it when why get rid of the franchise?
Which I thought was a great way to get some money, but I couldn't figure out how to turn back to visible, so it's hard to spend the money.
But my favorite is probably Mina Harker.
Hell yeah.
Really? Okay.
I like her a lot too. Yeah.
I love monsters, and I love the motif that she has. Like she's not quite this damsel in distress, but like she carries her own, because she, like, when we see her doing, like, she's fiddling around with, like, in the lab doing shit. But when you look into her story, like who she is in literature, like she's like the big bad in Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that she's kind of like containing herself until she's fucking needed is awesome, dude. Like that scene when she's sitting there picking dudes up off the roof left and right.
That's awesome.
Grabbing them, throwing them against the wall, going to bat. She goes, bat! And turns into bat form, dude.
Mini bats.
Okay, the mini bats thing I probably could have done without. Like, to me, I was like, I didn't like that they went that
dude,
far.
I loved that. How it kind of like it was better than it, like it was almost like a fog, right? Like she traveled.
I would have rather it had been a fog, like a fog of cover.
Dude, I
liked her.
Many of bats, man.
I liked her as bat form. I just didn't like mini bats. That was my only real problem with her. I do love that she's Harker. That she's from the books.
Yeah.
Because Harker had a big role in the Bram Stoker, story. So I like that these are kind of like, they're literary icons, but they're like the outskirts of some of them. They're not like the big. It's not the creature from Frankenstein.
Not it's
not Dracula. Yeah, it's these outliers.
I love that.
Yeah.
And we have not quite Indiana Jones in this movie, right? Like with Sean Connery's character, we have.
He keeps doing this, but you wouldn't have Indiana Jones.
No.
Without Allan Quatermain.
No, I know that. I know that. But my
just making sure we understand who comes first.
To y'all's point, it's not quite. It's like they needed a muscle, so they could have easily have grabbed the Hunchback, but they didn't. They grabbed somebody who's flawed, which I really like. Somebody who doesn't want to be this monster. It's the same deal with the Hulk, like you brought up. I love that shit.
Yeah,
I'm going to talk about my least favorite character in this movie.
Okay. Who is?
Tom Sawyer.
Agreed.
What?
I cannot stand him, dude.
He's my least favorite part of the movie.
What is wrong with you guys? He's awesome.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is, because to get this if you're going to do this, and also in the books, because this was a graphic novel basically for the comics, you have all of these characters who are well known in other countries. How do you sell this to the Americans? You need to have the American literary character. So you go with the Tom Sawyer name, which this isn't like the book Tom Sawyer.
No,
They
of course.
definitely Americanized him Old West. I love his character because he is so American. Shoot first, ask questions later. If there's a problem, shoot bullets at it. You know, I love I love the relationship between him and Quatermain as the movie goes. I like Tom Sawyer in this. Like, I really do.
It's really cool. I was like, oh, that's Tom Sawyer. That's awesome. I don't know what it is. I think I wish like he had. You're right with all them. You know, he's the Americanized version of this, and that's cool. I think that's cool. It just bothered me some. His character, first of all, is kind of annoying to me, right? Because he's
the American. That's what they're going for.
Yeah, I know. I
to
get it.
Everyone else in the world,
flaws. He shows a lot of flaws, because he's when they're driving in the car and they're trying to shoot the guys on the rooftops, and he's just fucking wasting bullets. And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?" Like,
exactly,
he's always just taking out his 2 revolvers and just shooting at everything and missing everything. I was like, God damn! Like, I know he has to have a character arc here, so Quatermain can like show him how to shoot, right? Like, you're not a good shot. Let me show you how to be a good shot. Take your time. You're too brash. You're too fast. You're doing everything. Well, take your time. Be patient.
And it's not that he's a bad shot. It's just he uses way more bullets to get it. Because when he first appears, he's crack shotting those dudes.
He is
in that when he has the drop on him when he's disguised. But it's his just start firing. Quatermain is, if you can't do it, he says it. If you can't do it with one bullet, don't do it at all.
Yeah,
you know, don't be as wasteful. But and I think that's the problem. They did a really good job making him annoying and the Americanized version, because that was the whole point of him in the movie.
Yeah. I think it's just I think it's more so maybe the actor for me or something. I don't know. A lot of times I just found myself like, I'd be all right if he wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like,
I would have been. I think I'd have been totally fine without, because he, in all honesty, the only thing he contributes to the story is the final shot.
Well, no, he does the car too. Like, he drives the car into the building, which is
he
really
drives
cool
the car
scene,
to get the
shoots
flare out there. He keeps him from getting.
He was literally told he was bait.
Well, yeah, he knew that. Don't forget that, because you're in the car. But he also is, like I just said, he's the one that gets him out of the first appearance of the Phantom, because he's hidden inside the group. So they needed that distraction. No, I am team Tom Sawyer.
I think that's because they like Sean Connery wouldn't let Mina go out on the adventure.
Well, it's because it's a woman and he's taking women up on
ships. That got heavy-handed a few times. I was like, you could stop now.
Yeah. It's probably because she said no 72 times.
Yeah, but that's that 73rd time she might say yes.
But to Mickey's point, man, like I think my favorite interaction in this movie is the first time Nemo and Allan Quatermain meet, because they're the only two who know of each other.
Yeah.
They're like, I've heard your stories. And he's like, I've heard your story. Oh my. And the fact that they're like gentlemanly about it, like, no pun intended, but like they're very cordial with each other until he's called a fucking pirate and he goes, wait.
It's 2 alpha dogs in a room, man. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, pissing contest, dude. And I love that, man.
That's why he had such a grin on his face when he showed him the Nautilus. He's like, see, mine is bigger than yours.
But the fact that his little escape pods are called the Not a Lie is pretty fun, man. Like,
those were awesome looking. They were,
man.
The little urchins when they turned the right way.
Yeah. Cool. But I think M is a really good bad guy. The Phantom of this, like they meshed 2 characters together, to make one, which I thought was really great, and it was a really good reveal too, because like, you know, you do see this big hulking monster man with a burnt face and this mask, all for it to be ripped off.
Yeah, I wanted the Phantom.
No, you're not wrong.
Me and Charlie agree on this one.
Yeah,
no, I wish they were 2 different people. Still,
I do too. I really do too. I wish the Phantom was his own character, but I also like the idea that he duped these fucking intelligent men.
Well, that's Moriarty, baby.
Exactly. Like,
if he can outsmart Sherlock Holmes,
I would say not Sherlock Holmes, but Moriarty.
Yeah. But I'm with you. I don't mind M being the turncoat, because I love the underlying. He's M from Ian Fleming's James Bond books. books, so you have that tie.
Talking
but
to James Bond.
Talking to James Bond. But the M ends up standing for Moriarty, so he is hidden in plain sight. But I wanted the Phantom to be a separate
Sure.
character himself, and
Like the
M
heavy.
still. He's the big heavy, because when he's revealed, that is one of the most badass looking villains I have seen in a long
Destro,
time.
man. I was like,
You're
that's fucking
only-
Destro.
You're only saying this because when he's revealed, he's given a rocket launcher.
Hell yeah.
He has rocket launchers and machine gun
And a metal mask. Let's
And
go.
a tank. Dude.
all the tanks. Like that, I'm on that guy's team. Like
Yeah.
I don't care.
And
What do you mean I get 2 shots with Quatermain? No, I want machine guns.
That's another like one of my favorite like time. I mean, I love the roaring 30s, the 40s. I love that shit. But I also really love like when industrialism is new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when blimps are brand new and we see them in this warehouse, and but then people see these tanks and they're like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Motorized machines.
Oh my god, dude. And the man wearing the iron suit's like, what? He's invincible. No, just bulletproof.
Yes.
I love that stuff. Like when technology is used, like in Rain of Fire, like one of my best examples is having like the fire resistant suits in this world, and they use them.
Yes.
I love that shit. But like in this, like when we have like you see Captain Nemo with this different century sword of the ocean.
Yeah.
Right?
It has a steampunk vibe without being what traditionally is known as steampunk.
Yeah.
Like
it's futuristic. Like the map
this
that
is
he
sci-fi
uses,
for
dude.
that era. Like if you're in that era, this is sci-fi. This is us talking about flying cars and mechs from Pacific Rim. This is what in the 20s and 30s was sci-fi to them.
This was 1800
or
We call it, like,
1800s.
it's 1899. It's almost negative. But I mean,
You're
I
good
think,
now.
I think
Turn of the century.
if I'm wrong, tell me. I might be wrong, but I think it's like Art Deco, right? Like where it's kind of like
there's a lot of
futuristic
Art Deco.
kind of
Yes.
design.
Whenever I hear Art Deco, I think of Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
13 flights of stairs. Art Deco. Very nice. But no, I love that, man. The fact that like this technology exists in this world and they're not afraid to use it. Like because you see Tom Sawyer, but like you're talking about with the big reveal, all he's wearing is a chest plate. And I feel like during that time, that's all they had.
Yeah, there's no Kevlar. There's no making it soft. You're basically going, well, if I took that suit of armor and made it thicker, I bet it would stop a bullet. Because
Tom
bullets
Sawyer built that in a cave with a bunch of scraps.
No, that's the Mark I is at the end of the movie with the
Yes, it is.
flamethrowers attached
Yes,
to
it. Yes, it is, man. But
they did it first, Marvel. Y'all just
that's all I'm
keep
saying.
trailing behind the league, man.
And they have a super spy and with the Invisible Man, which, dude, that man is sitting out in the fucking freezing cold, bare assed.
Yeah.
And
I like that he's just in the meeting naked as shit. You're just because you're thinking he's like, why is he putting the coat on? That motherfucker's naked. Hold on.
Yeah.
Mickey and I just talked about a movie where this dude was out in the freezing cold and he froze.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, I mean, he'd gone inside and outside because he can, scope out the area.
Yeah.
Which I dig. That's probably, I think the ending of this movie, it feels like a completely different vibe than the rest of this movie.
I can see that.
Okay. In
Like
what way?
like having like the snow aspect and this different location. It's I don't want to say it's out of place because of course they can travel the fucking world, but everything we've been in has just been this high octane, rapid paced area.
Okay.
For them to shove a spy movie in now.
So that's going to be, I had mentioned that I have a few small issues with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think this movie, number one, is way too long.
Sure. That's fair.
And since Dustin's bringing it up, everything should have finished at Venice. Venice should have been the big, we're trying to blow this up. Then they have their showdown. You could still have Red Hulk. You could still have everything, but that should have been the moment of everything happening, because when that happens, you're like, I'm at the end of a movie right now. You know, the car racing through, trying to stop this explosion. The Nautilus is there. The Phantom is there. Everyone is in this place. You know, there's, you know, Quatermain jumps out of the car when he sees the Phantom, has a showdown with him. Like, this was the end of a movie any other time. And then this stops. They stop Venice from sinking. And like Dustin's saying, now we're starting a whole nother movie. You know,
I'll say, so it kind of reminds me of, loosely, okay, again, I'm going to bring up fucking the Avengers again. So
go for it. No, there's a lot of parallels.
Infinity War ends, they lose, right?
Yeah.
Technically in Venice, they kind of lost. They didn't stop the bombs from going off.
There was a lot of damage. Yeah.
And it leaves them kind of like rattled, and
licking
now they're really
wounds.
not trusting.
Yeah.
They already didn't trust each other, but now it's like even deeper cuts. Like now they're like, really, this is where you see Nemo praying to goddess of death. Do you really trust that guy? You're not sure who is stealing secrets. Is it the Invisible Man? Who is it? You know, Dorian Gray. We find out eventually, but like that's when it really, they're like, who can we trust? We can't trust each other at all. So they're kind of split at this moment, and it kind of builds up to another narrative where they have to kind of work together and try to trust each other again. So I get what you're saying, because it's almost like those two movies, right? Like Infinity War, they lost, and then we start Endgame where they get back together and win this thing. So I see what you're saying, but yeah, it's that moment of like they're at their lowest now. How do we like still win this?
I think it comes down to how the movie was filmed, though, because they filmed that whole segment as the end of a movie.
Yeah.
Like it had that much action going on that, and you know, sometimes you don't win, but you did stop the entire, because the goal was to sink the entire city of Venice. You know, and I think the Nautilus did half the damage just going through the
16 feet of water they have.
Now to think about it, that was supposed to be a meeting of all the world leaders, and this is where the guy's going to start World War I.
Yeah, this was
for them. I guess it would be World War I. But like, it ends up it's just a carnival. There are no world leaders there, right? It was all a ruse basically to get them there and to like steal their powers and stuff for the next.
Which was still weird because Dorian was already doing that on the ship.
Yeah.
Doing all this in Venice was just
scratched me.
Yeah, I remember watching the first few times, and because I think it was a pretty big gap between watching the theater and getting the DVD, that I had kind of forgotten the whole Dorian Gray, how he was doing it. I'm watching it last night going, wow, I see every moment of Dorian, not just the scratch, but when they end up in Venice and they're in the car and they run up on all those soldiers, and he goes, I'll get out and do something. And he jumps out of the car before they get shot at. And then they show all the guys surrounding him. I'm like, well, okay, he's on their side. You know, now I see every instance of Dorian's turncoat, you know, isms in this movie of why he's getting all of the powers and everything. But I was like, but I love how he's like, so, you know, sneaky about getting everyone's, but when it comes to Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, he just fucking steals the vial. He doesn't fill it back up with water, which I think would have been cool. Fill it up with water, have Dr. Jekyll go get it, thinking he had this. Yes. Then that would have been an even better going, someone fucked with my serum.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe he had one extra in his pocket or something for just in case of emergencies. And he was still, that could have been the boat sinking part.
I will
where he's
say,
like drinking, it didn't work.
Yeah. I will say though, even though knowing, as many times I watched this and knowing who the bad guys are, you're still, or at least I was, still subconsciously suspicious of Skinner the whole time.
Because
they do
he's a shit.
They do a very good
that's
job.
a testament to how good they did with that part. Because I'm still like, wait, it's not him, right? I just can't remember. It's not him. It's Dorian Gray.
It's where he's gone for a good almost 15, 20 minutes of them. But I mean, his character's like fully gone for like 15, 20 minutes.
Now I'm going to think about this. How big do you think the Nautilus like cabin is?
What do you mean?
Not the boat, the escape pod.
The little sea bug.
Not big at all.
That Dorian Gray and Moriarty got away on.
I think 2 people, probably max.
Plus Skinner, right? Because he says he was in it.
He's laying flat up against the wall. He's not actually.
He's just standing there like this with his dick in their faces.
Well, it's supposed to be in the other seat with the seatbelt on, and they're like, "Why is that seatbelt just floating over there?"
You're like, "Did you fart?" It wasn't me.
These things are so technologically advanced that he's sitting in the seat and the seatbelt light is going off on the dash, and they're like, "There's something in the seat." I don't see anything in the seat.
Malfunction.
Well, it's telling me that there's someone in the seat.
I like to think that cabin is so cramped that his ass is literally on someone's face.
Oh yeah, you know he's doing that.
He's just fucking Dorian wakes up with pink eye.
Oh, he's definitely giving everybody pink eye.
Fuck, did I just? Oh my god, man! But what was I gonna get at with fuck? I wanted to chime in on what you guys were just talking about.
With like the Skinner and the suspicion of Skinner,
Venice.
Or okay.
Oh, with the ending of the movie where it should have been.
That's what it was. Yeah, because how you kept bringing up the fact that that's where the ending should be. I think that the risk would have been greater, say, if Red Hulk Hyde got out into public.
The public, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely would have been better.
Risk would have, and then you have the Iron Men who are running around out there in their suits, and then having Dorian out there, being Dorian Gray, which that's probably one of my favorite fights in this movie is the Mina and Dorian fight, because it's very intimate. They're sitting there going back and forth with how much they loved each other and how much they broke each other's hearts, and they're just like scratching the shit out of each other and stabbing each other, and they can't die.
He goes, "We're gonna be at this forever."
I love that when she gets him and he pulls it out and that sand falls out of him. And then it just heals right up, dude. That's such a cool idea to think that this man, that's why he's invincible,
I couldn't believe that he thought she was dead. I was like, did you stab her in the heart with a wooden stake? It was just your sword in her stomach.
Yeah,
I was like, she's still alive, right?
We're a little loose on that.
Maybe he doesn't know, but I think he would know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
I think he saw Blade. He would have seen Blade by then.
He's sitting there running around with a trench coat and a fucking sword, and then there's a blood raven. And he goes, "Oh, Mina."
I will say, so while Mina probably is personally for me my least favorite character, there's a moment with her that I caught last night that I was like, I love what they just did. So you have the first fight where Tom Sawyer comes in, saves them, and everyone kind of breaks off and fights one another. And she disappears behind the bookshelves. Obviously, she fought somebody. She comes out covered in blood. The camera is facing her face because she has her back turned to everyone. Mm-hmm. She flips out her makeup compact and starts touching her face. It's not in front of her. She's got it off to the side. She is looking at everyone else's reactions to her because her reflection does not appear in her makeup compact. Mm-hmm. Because Tom Sawyer then goes, "You missed a spot." And she's taken aback and then touches the side of her mouth. The mirror was not for her to check her face. She was seeing how everyone was reacting to what, because it was brief that she had the blood on her face. And I went, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
Dude.
I totally missed that for a long time. And it's that subtle, you missed a spot.
Yeah. Dude, after the big showdown in Venice, when Tom Sawyer's all fucked up, she comes up and he's like,
I'd be nervous.
Dude, when she looks at him and she goes, "I've had my fill of men's necks for the night."
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. That shit is so fucking hard, man.
It was good.
That's such a good line.
I kind of want to shout out, actually, we're talking about Mina, Peter Wilson, the actress.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was watching like a little like behind the scenes thing earlier today, and it was kind of like, it was supposed to be Monica Bellucci, I guess. And like everybody was so disappointed because of scheduling conflicts, it couldn't be her. And it was like, all right, we'll just do her. I'm like, I think I like her better than I would have liked Monica Bellucci in that
I
role.
like Monica Bellucci. But
you're talking about La Femme Nikita, bro. You got to put some respect on her name.
But I mean, I think that actress brought a bit of the snark to Mina that Monica would have been way more sultry, sexy. But the way, like, Monica could not have pulled off imitating Sean Connery in the movie, which is fucking hilarious.
Which is a no-no in front of him, by the way.
She called him and got permission and said that he's like, "Oh, I loved it. It was fantastic." She goes, "Really?" He goes, "Was that good?" He goes, "No, it was horrible, and that's what I loved about it." And I was like, "I love all that. That's Sean Connery to a T."
But yeah, like speaking of Sean Connery, like this is it for him, right? Like this was his last movie.
This
It
was
such
his
a
last
bad experience.
This was
And
his
the
last
director.
movie and the director's
They
last
hated each other
movie.
so much. They're like, I never want to do this again.
Well, it was also because he couldn't remember his lines too. Like he had like cue cards up with his lines.
He's fucking
No,
old.
I know,
His
that's
whole
what I'm saying.
character in the
Fucking,
movie is that guy going, "Let me get my
I
glasses."
I understand that, but as I'm saying, like it's not
Marlon
it's not
Brando
just
style.
because-
It's written on my hand. Well,
It's like The Rock trying to deliver lines
I-
on his wrist. Dude.
I am sure there's two sides of the story, and I'm not going to say it was all Sean Connery, and because that's the difficult part. I have heard stories of Sean Connery being difficult. I've also heard stories of Sean Connery walking into fucking production studios going, "Leave this fucking director alone and let him do his goddamn job."
Yeah.
And they let him do what he needs to do. So there's this guy's been in movies forever. So
Yeah.
I'm sure the director maybe was a little bit like, this is a big chunk to take a bite out of.
yes.
Dude, all
This was
all
a
he's done
huge movie.
up until then was Blade.
I was going to say, if
Yeah.
anybody didn't know, Stephen Norton directed
Yeah,
Blade, which
he
was
did Blade.
fan-fucking-tastic, right? And it
First
kind of
Blade's-
rocketed him into
Yeah.
stardom with this movie. But this is you went from a low-budget kind of indie movie in a way to like a big blockbuster,
Big production.
huge hit. And like I'm going to speak to him because I felt it, because I did see that he said he kind of had a hard time dealing with so many people and so many things.
Yes.
Like he's not that guy. And I'm like, I would kind of be the same way, I think. Like, I don't want this huge crew of people that I have to tell what to do. It'd be much easier to have a small, intimate.
I think people
I get
don't
it.
realize how much work it is to be a director.
Dude,
A director isn't just sitting there behind the camera telling you what to do and what you should do. A director is directing everything around you.
Mhm.
You are in control. You have help. But at the end of the day, honestly, the best thing to point at is watch Tropic Thunder and how they ride that motherfucker
Yeah.
about, you just got to spank them. Just spank them less. That's your job. And I feel like this guy basically was handed the Avengers in 2003.
Yeah.
Hey, you did this great little dark horror movie with a comic book character. Now you get all of the Avengers. You get Iron Man, Captain America, the Incredible Hulk, Black Widow, fucking Hawkeye, all these people. Here you go. Well, that's not none of their names. No. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Just- That's it. Yeah, here's 5 graphic novels. Make a movie. That's what he got.
Yeah.
So I give him props, and the fact that I like the movie this much does say a lot to how well he was able to work with it. I think ultimately the movie was its own detriment, because people are going, a movie about what? Because this is 2003. You should be like, that's my generation that's going to be spending the money at movie theaters to watch this. But those are characters my grandpa grew up with. My grandpa would have had the pulp comics of Allan Quatermain. His grandpa would have been reading the books about Dracula and Dorian Gray and all this stuff. And now you're trying to get me, a kid raised on Marvel and He-Man, to go watch a movie about all these great, fantastic literary characters thrown together in this wild story because we did a comic. Here you go. This is the recipe for success. That's why it failed. That's why it bombed.
I'll say I didn't know who Allan Quatermain was before this movie. Like,
I
was
only
like,
knew because of the other movies that were done in the early 80s. That's all.
After this movie, I kind of went back and explored those because I was like, I don't understand. Who's this guy? Like, he's supposed to be a big deal? And so, like, that was me. I knew all the others. I guess Mina I didn't know as much either, even though I kind of knew the Dracula story. I knew her a little bit. But
you knew Dracula, so you understood the
Dorian Gray was
vampire
kind of new to
people.
me, too. Like, okay, obviously knew who Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was. Obviously knew who the Invisible Man was. Obviously know who Tom Sawyer is.
Yeah.
Captain Nemo. I knew all those. It was the other ones like Quatermain. Who's this guy? So this movie did a service for me anyway, in terms of like, I'm going to go back and research these characters because I'm curious now, like who they are.
It worked for the intended purpose, but for the majority of the population, it didn't.
Yeah.
Because people are dumb.
Honestly, dude, people are. Groups of people are stupid.
Or maybe they're
Men
just
in
not
Black nailed
curious.
it.
Also,
person
right? Like me, when
is smart.
I have to know, like, that, I guess it's just like my autism or whatever the fuck it is. Like, I was like, I really like this, but I don't know anything about this guy. Now I need to know everything about this guy.
Yeah, we didn't have IMDb back in the day. You know, so you had to go
Dude,
look this shit up.
We are older than Google.
Stop.
Fuck yeah, we are.
We are older than Google. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, we're the only ones catching even the little in jokes of this is my first mate. Call me Ishmael.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Like,
that's fucking Moby Dick right there. Okay, like I
Yeah.
understand that reference.
that was a big deal.
That was huge.
That was. I wonder if his car was a nod to that too, being the white whale.
Oh, the white whale. See, that would have been the name of a car. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
White whale.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I need to
yeah.
know this now. Would this movie work now?
No,
You don't think so?
I don't think
Nope.
so. I think, especially if we're talking about just the way everything is right now, I think there is a tiny bit of superhero fatigue. And
Okay.
Tiny.
yeah.
There's a big.
Although I will say, if they were to incorporate more of the horror part, because that's hot right now, I think it might. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think it would.
Okay.
I think it's going to hurt it on two counts. Exactly what Mickey said, and then it's going to be overly CGI'd.
Oh, that's
Like,
look. Let's talk about
That's going to hurt it. Yeah,
because
go
these
for it.
effects are better than what we have now, right? Like I was thinking about
it's
that the
going
whole time.
backwards.
I was thinking about it the whole time watching the movie. I was like, if this was a movie made now, all of this shit would look terrible.
Yeah.
All of the shit would look like the Red Hulk. Like all of it would look like that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
The Jekyll red at the end of this.
The super Jekyll, the super Hyde, excuse me. So like,
Yeah.
that kind of CG is kind of what we have now, which is weird to me. You know what I mean?
It's like it got so good to where you couldn't almost tell, and then they went, "Oh, this is getting expensive. Let's make it now cheaper again." Honestly,
I couldn't tell the Nautilus wasn't an actual. I mean, I know, but just looking at it, I'm like, I would buy that. That's an actual submarine.
The way they shot it, it looks. The car looks really good when because it's CG when it's going through Venice. Obviously, they probably built a car.
They did.
Just a regular one. But, action scenes, it's CG. But to be able to blend it, and I think that's a problem. They have gotten away from mixing practical and CG and making it work for both because I don't know what it is. Like, I can go online, I can tell when something's AI immediately.
Oh, yeah.
My eyes are already just adjusted to that. I know when something is just really bad CG.
Mhm.
I had this conversation with my buddy the other night. We were going to go watch He-Man. And he was asking me like why I don't really like new movies. And I threw out the fact of some of the newer ones are just overly CG, especially my action movies, fake blood, fake explosions. I miss real fire explosions. He goes, yeah, but we're getting ready to go watch He-Man. I said, yeah, but He-Man's in Eternia. It kind of has to still be, it's fantasy. It still has to be
actually.
See, it has to have CG in it. Now, would I love for it to be practical? And a lot of it was because I've saw the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
There was still practical stuff in the movie, but I'm going in expecting that. But when I'm watching the Expendables movies and I can't even get blood squibs or an actual like gasoline explosion where I can like, oh, that's real, not digitized or overly green screen because we filmed on one set and we just like Disney does every episode of Mandalorian.
The Avengers movies, they're just dudes standing on a green circle.
On
Everything
blocks
around them is
and
fake.
circles.
Yeah.
It's I can tell now.
Yeah.
And it's why I lean heavily going back to these older movies.
Yeah.
This one just in 2003, they're blurring that line and it still works for me.
Yeah.
I'll get off my high portion.
Get off your soapbox.
I'm with
now.
you, but I'm up there too.
I would like to see this now though, but I mean, like, I'm just trying to think of like who I would bring in that isn't this group of people, like who else?
Oh, okay.
What
like
other
new League of
characters?
Extraordinary Age. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and that's curious because this isn't the first League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. M tells them that they've had other members of the league. This is now this one that we're putting together.
The West Coast one, yeah.
Well, and honestly, if you think
the International League.
If you think about it, knowing that Moriarty is the bad guy now, he didn't pick the best. Why would you pick the best to find you?
He just
he
picked the
ones
powers he wanted.
he wanted the powers. They only happened to end up working as a team.
Yeah.
But in his mind, his logical mind, they'll never work together correctly. That's why they feel like such an odd grouping. But I don't know, Dustin. I like that question. He does this every time. Like, what do you think this? I don't know. I need a week to think about this. Yeah, give me time. Like, what book should I pull from?
I'm also talking to the person that wants random to work in his favor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking. I just like to think about that.
How many vetoes do we get? That's what I want to know before we put this team together.
We don't have to put the team together now because I haven't even thought of like who I would add. But
I think they would consist more of like movie characters as opposed to literary characters at this point, though, or TV. It'd be something more on screen related.
Could you
do you do it by generation? Like, obviously, that generation would be literary because that's what they had. So now, do you jump into our generations,
TV.
which would have been television and
Charlie,
movies?
Are you saying
and all that shit?
Are you saying he's about to recruit one Walker, Texas Ranger?
If he's not in this group, I'm out.
And he can't be now, damn it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know if we bury him in Africa.
Yeah. We could get Scott.
Africa with his car.
Yeah, you put the Ram Charger in the ground in Africa.
Yeah.
Also, I kind of don't like that ending.
I'm fine with it because he does mention that he was blessed by a voodoo doctor before.
He finds the fountain of youth, I think, in one of the things, and
Africa
I think he
would
gets
never
blessed.
let him die.
And say Africa would never let him die,
but he died outside of Africa, like he was already dead.
But that's not Africa's
So
fault.
Africa's the pet cemetery.
Yeah.
So he's gonna come out of there.
Oh, he's the next villain.
Better not go down that road.
Don't go down that tribe.
Go down that road.
I got annoyed that Tom Sawyer left the gun on his grave. I'm like, that's a nice gun. Somebody's gonna steal that.
That's a real nice gun. But
Just
he did bring it for him because he brought two.
That's
I
right.
brought two.
Yeah.
One's for you.
Oh man. But all right, Charlie, you think it's time to rate this bad boy?
I don't know about rate it,
get
but
to
we
the
gotta
things.
we gotta do our things. Man.
Amongst
Jeez.
other things, yes.
Yes.
Come on, Dustin. Jeez,
sorry, it's been a whole year. Okay.
Oh, it's been a whole year. All right, here we go.
There's no way he killed someone with a soft pretzel. It's impossible.
Look, buddy, I don't know how, okay? But he did it.
Bullshit. It's some stupid tall tale that got all blown out of proportion. Boy, where did you get a soft pretzel from?
Some guy was just gonna throw it away, so he offered it to me.
Why is that pretzel ticking?
What? I thought that was one of you guys. Now that's what I call a twist.
See, Dustin, I told you.
I told you he's killing people with soft pretzels. But now that I'm thinking about this, now that just jarred the thinking. John Mortis is in the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Oh, we can make our own. Yeah.
There are stories told about this man.
Yep.
People know him, and he has an arch nemesis.
That's true.
That's it. But Mickey, I need to know, man, what was your favorite kill of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
So I kind of struggled between the first early ones in this movie, actually, when we first meet Quatermain, and he's attacked by the gentleman with the plated armor, cowboy-looking guys. But I think I'm going to go with the sniper shot, the second guy, right? He's running to get away. One guy's... No, this is before the guy, but no, yeah, this is the same guy. So he's running away, and he's like really fucking far. There's no way you can shoot that guy, and he's like... Yeah. And dude, he lines up that shot, and it's just like... Correct. I like it because it's a very like suspenseful moment, too, because there's some breathing there, like some breathing room, like... Is this guy going to shoot?
And he has to get his glasses.
Yeah, that's another thing. Is like getting old sucks. He's like,
put his glasses on. Getting old.
And he just like, it's a suspenseful moment because I'm like, is he going to shoot this guy or not? Like, is he going to? Boom! That musket, that thing fires. You follow the bullet. Dude just hits the dirt from 500 yards away or whatever it was, and that was just a really cool moment. The guy ends up killing himself, but I thought that was like a really cool
Yeah, but it's part of it.
kill of the
Yeah.
week. Yeah.
For sure. Charlie, what about you, man?
I'm pretty sure I know the other one Mickey was thinking because it's my favorite one. It's in the same fight, and that's when Quatermain grabs the coffee table and rams old dude with it, and then picks him up in the air and shoves him on the rhino horn on the wall, and it comes poking out the front. I was just like, that is a perfect PG-13 gory kill for me. Like that worked. Also, that armor shit because that horn just went right through it. It shows you how strong Quatermain actually is.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah, but there's a lot of momentum and force going through it. But yeah, I love that entire those 4 duster wearing assassins coming in there. See, automatic weapons. That's cheating.
The way he nails that guy with a bottle of scotch or whatever it was. Good God.
Oh, so good. Kills his buddy, but he just grabs that double barrel and just lays it one hand. Boom! Knocks that one dude through the fucking pole. But yeah, it's the rhino horn, man. I absolutely love that. Dustin, what about you, bud? What's your favorite kill?
My favorite kill is in my favorite fight of this movie. And that is Dorian Gray.
Good one.
Gazing upon his picture.
Good one.
That's like Indiana Jones and Raiders, man. That's a good one.
It's so good. You see that rotten ass corpse in the painting, and then all of a sudden it starts transitioning onto him.
Yep.
It's pretty good. It reminded me a lot of like Pirates of the Caribbean skeletons.
Yeah.
Pirates. I think more closer would be Last Crusade for me.
The melting
would
faces.
be the
Last Crusade.
The aging with the Dustin still hasn't watched it.
You chose
I've seen Last
wisely.
Crusade.
Oh, I thought that was one you hadn't seen yet.
No. The last one I haven't seen, we're doing on our 4-year anniversary,
which is
Doom,
which is the 4th one of the franchise. I've
you've seen the 3 that matter. You've seen the 3 that matter.
Yeah,
but it's the whole point of it. The whole point of it is Paul was like, "We're never going to cover that one," and he goes, "Let's do 4s of all of it for our 4th anniversary." I said, "So you're telling me?" I get to pick the movie you said we're never gonna do.
You might regret that. But yeah,
we're bringing Parker with us, so it'll be all right.
Parker's gonna hate you again.
Yeah, but no, Dorian Gray is my favorite kill.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one. I mean, this movie does pick up as far as violence goes. I mean, they're not shying away from killing people. They're mowing people down. Innocent people are getting killed in this movie.
Dude got ran over by a tank at the beginning of the movie.
Dude, yeah.
Plowed over.
Wanted to see his body on the track when it came back over. I was like, damn.
That would have been hilarious. Is it stuck? Yeah, it's stuck. Somebody get the shovel. Get it off there.
Poke it with a stick. Yeah.
Why are we listing to the left? There's a body stuck in the track. I'm trying to compensate.
But all right, let's get to this poster.
Not a bad pose, rookie. But it still doesn't have the right vibe. Move over and let the master show you how it's done.
Oh my God. It's glorious.
Charlie, what do you think about this poster?
I like it, but it is the posters I don't care for, where it's just everyone's fucking head, in a row, and it of course Sean Connery's is first, and everyone fades back into it. I like it enough. I actually prefer like the DVD covers where they're all standing there, but does it fit the vibe of the movie? Kinda. I don't know. I kind of wish it was more like an oil painting or,
that's clever actually.
Yeah, something.
They'll do that when this is a Criterion release.
Oh yeah, when we get the reversible sleeves and everything else. So I don't think it matches the vibe per se, but I don't hate it, I guess is where I'm going to stand for right now. So that's me.
Okay. All right. Mickey, what about you, man?
I'm going to lean heavier into it does not fit the vibe of this movie. I mean, it's a cool, like, I know what it is. So, like, it's cool to me. Kind of like, oh, yeah, I know that movie. It's great. But if I didn't know this movie, I mean, like, it's kind of boring. It's just them. You know what I mean? With like
Mhm.
the Venice blueprints in the back, basically. And you don't even see Mr. Hyde, you just see Jekyll. It just needs like they needed some action scenes on here somewhere.
They needed Taro
something.
Tanaka up here.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah. Or like, man, I would have even settled for like, I don't know, dude. Just
There's
like
one in here that's a little bit better, and it's everything Mickey's saying. There's Hyde in the back corner.
And then
there's
that
an
looks more like the
explosion
Avengers.
on this. Oh, it definitely does. There's Black Widow.
Yeah.
There's Hawkeye.
They're
But
trying.
I at least like that Hyde's climbing on top of the building.
I don't think it fits the vibe of the movie. That doesn't
Yeah.
discredit the movie, but the poster itself or the DVD cover, whatever you want to call it, it's just too boring. It
And
needs
that makes
something
him
else.
look like he's wearing an old man farmer's hat. Like
It
that
does.
doesn't even
He's
look
the
right
only-
on Sean Connery.
He's the only thing I like about this poster because you can't see his eyes. It's just the brim of the hat with the shadows over his
I like
eyes.
that.
I like that. Other than that,
Yeah.
though, it's just kind of like, whatever. Dustin?
You know what, Mickey? I'm gonna say whatever to what you just said.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah. I fucking love this cover, dude.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah.
I think to me, thinking about this rating scale of the show, it's like this right here makes me want to pick this movie up. You know what I mean? Like I kind of want to like, what is that about? You know, like grab it and look at it off the shelf. You know, so I think the poster does because you get all the characters in it, man. Like you have the Invisible Man being invisible. You have Captain Nemo over here looking like a fucking coxman.
You don't know that's Nemo though in the poster if you've never seen the movie.
Okay, I mean, sure, but I mean,
You're looking at this going, okay, I see Indiana Jones's dad. I see a guy in whiteface,
titties,
some dude with a beard, cleavage, and like random dudes. It also says the power of 7 become a league of 1.
That's not.
What there's only like 4 in this that ends up being part of the league. You know, it's like no.
Yeah. Mine says mind-blowing adventure.
Well, mine says LXG. So
Oh,
it's a new.
LXG.
That's what they should
It's
have
a
went
new
with. That looks
wrestling federation going on over
like,
here.
That's a WWE pay-per-view right there, man.
It's like the XFL. Y'all remember that shit?
Oh,
yes.
All right. So
that's
before we get into our ratings, we kind of talked about this last season, that moving forward, whoever picks the movie, there is now a drop where we get to pick the 2 people to participate in the Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna do that one next, and I have my two volunteers.
You know the rules, Chrome Dome. It's time for each of us to pick a challenger for the Coliseum. I don't need instructions from a simple-minded fool like you, Mortis. My combatants will crash yours in my glorious Coliseum. You got a mute button on you somewhere, or do I gotta wait for the battery to run out?
All right, so
You got a mute button. Dustin does. Look, I'll push it.
oh, so I have my 2 combatants picked, and I'm gonna lead off with the big one. Okay.
This is tough in this movie.
It's very tough. And I had a lot to think about because you guys would think I was going to pick Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, didn't you?
Yes.
Actually, I figured you picked Quatermain.
I did not pick either of them.
Hmm.
I didn't. And that's only because I forgot that Jekyll and Hyde were on a timer.
Yeah.
I thought it was, I mean, of course, you know how like the Hulk has to like decompress,
Yeah.
but he can be the Hulk for
Yeah. A long time. Yeah.
Yeah. So I forgot he was only on a timer, and I was like, you know, that's like kind of like gonna work against him. But my first combatant is Captain Nemo.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I need someone who can go in there and hold his own and show them what the fuck's up. He doesn't need any of his technology. All he needs is his sword.
Okay.
That's
His
it.
legs.
His legs, yeah.
You think Nemo has a utility belt like Batman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I bet you know what? He probably has a blunderbuss,
He's got a
right?
pistol,
you would,
too. Yeah.
I was gonna say, you'd think he has that pistol.
I would have guaranteed he had shark repellent.
For sure, dude.
Probably.
He's in water.
More than likely, yeah. My other combatant talked about her a lot in this episode.
I knew, yeah.
I did end up picking a monster, and that is Mina Harker.
It's going to be a contender.
Oh, Mickey. If you're going to sit here and try and tell me Chuck Norris is going to beat her.
Yeah.
Well,
shove a clove of garlic in her mouth.
or Steven Seagal gets one up on her. No, thank you.
He's killed vampires before, sir. We
Yeah,
have
yeah,
proof.
okay. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah.
But Mina Harker and Captain Nemo
That's good.
are the two combatants
Solid.
that I chose for the Coliseum.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. But all right, Charlie, you upset?
I don't know. I don't know.
Did you-
I just
are you-
know
are you
whoever fights her, that's gonna be playing in the background.
It better be. But I really wanted to pick Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, but but seeing him being on a timer, it didn't.
Yeah, but it's not like he's only got 5 minutes. He's Mr. Hyde for a while, so.
But I thought about your argument about Shin Kamen Rider, how he was in multiple rounds without recharging and died.
Yeah, but his takes longer. Hyde just got to pop a 5-hour energy and he's good to go, man.
But how many?
If you
does he
take
have
2
on
of those,
him?
they stack. So now it's 10 hours. So.
Oh, okay. But all right, let's get into rating this bad boy. What do you say?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
There's 3 levels to this shit, punk. And I'm gonna use this crayon to draw it for you. See, I'm badass like Joe Lara in Steel Frontier. Now, most of you bums are basic.
Oh, I know, like Rutger Hauer, right?
You keep his damn name out your mouth. No, more like Chad McQueen and martial law. Shout out to Miss Rothrock, though. But you, my friend, are a bomb. Just like those nerds in Raw Force. Except for Mutton Chops. That guy fucking rules.
Dude, Mutton Chops, I told you. He is stamped his legacy in this show.
Yeah.
Mutton chop fucks. That's all it is.
And just so everyone knows, all these drops Charlie's hearing for the first time.
I am. Yeah.
Screaming because Joe Lara was mentioned. Joe Lara and John Mortis.
Well, we've said it for years that we've done this long enough. We should have the rating should reflect our show now. The Arnolds were great at the beginning because everyone can, understand the joke with that. But now you have to listen to all of our episodes to understand our rating system a little bit more.
Exactly.
Yeah, and Chad McQueen.
That's right. Of course, Mortis gets a hard on for Rothrock. That's all there is to it.
Who doesn't?
Look here, pal. Mickey, I'm going to start with you. Do you think League of Extraordinary Gentlemen is badass, basic, or bomb?
I mean, it's pretty good, man. Like, I already confessed my love of Captain Nemo and how awesome he is as a character and as a part of this team. Allan Quatermain is awesome. Like Sean Connery fucks in every movie he's in, but he fucks in this movie for sure. Like he is the leader. He is the rock of this team, right? Like he's the strategic master.
What?
Yeah.
I don't have room for that drop.
I love Mina. I love Mina. She was great. She was a really cool addition because she's probably the one that doesn't want to embrace her power more than I mean maybe Jekyll and Hyde, but she's really like, I don't want anybody to know what I can do because it's pretty fucking scary. Yeah. Dorian Gray is just fucking slimy and suave, and he's really good. This is a character-driven movie, right? Like these characters are really fucking cool. The plot is it's not basic, but it's pretty simple. But that's okay because the action is there. The big ass sets. I talked about how great the effects are in this compared to the slop we see today a lot of times. I know Norrington had a hard time with this, but I wish I could tell him, like, dude, you did a really good job. Like, this is a good movie. Like, it may not have been like your original vision or whatever. That happens. Studios get involved, actors get upset about things. You have to change on the fly. But however you felt about the end goal, I'm telling you, it was good. Right? It was fun. This is a movie I watch on the regular. This is a popcorn flick. Like, this is something I can have on the background and just enjoy moments, lines, scenes. There's something good in here in all aspects for me. So yeah, this is absolutely badass, dude. Like, this is a fan favorite for me. So yeah, there you
go. Nice. Charlie, what about you, man?
So, like you guys, I was thinking on this a little bit because I have defended this movie quite a bit. I do really enjoy this movie. I do, though, have issues with it. I feel like it is long. I agree with Dustin. I think the ending doesn't quite fit what the movie was laying out before. It was just kind of like, you know what? I wanted to take Blade into the snow like I did in the cutscene at the end, and I think I want to do a movie in the snow now. And so let's add it at the end of this one because it feels out of place, and it also kind of took a little bit of the doom out of it because in Venice they're trying to save it from Venice exploding, Venice sinking into the water. When they're at the secret lair, there's no real threat. You know, they're just trying to stop them and not die. It's not like there's nuclear bombs getting ready to launch and Dr. Jekyll has to ride one of them, you know, and, you know, Cowboy had it the whole time.
He shoots it into another, like a pocket dimension.
Yeah, he fires it up there and then he falls. But then how does he wake himself up? That would have been a difficult thing because the Hulk wakes up the other guy. Yeah. But yeah, but also there's, as we've said, Marvel wouldn't be where they're at without A, these characters, and B, this movie kind of did all the Marvelisms before Marvel was a thing. You know, this is pre-MCU. This is
Blade director too. Like,
yeah, this is the guy from Blade. Really. Yeah, so we owe a lot to this guy. So yeah, well, even though I have my issues with it, I still enjoy it. I still watch it a lot. I have a lot of fun with it. I will defend it to anyone that's, you know, bad mouthing it. So I can't rate it anything lower than badass. So yeah, nice. Badass for me. Dustin, you brought this. You needed your little superhero fix on B action here. So what are you ranking this bad boy?
All I'm saying right now is I feel like Dr. Jekyll looking into the mirror, or Mr. Hyde, more or less, looking into the mirror and seeing Dr. Jekyll saying, "That's a boy."
Yeah.
You know,
job
boy.
well done. Yeah.
Job well done, dude. Like when he has that shit-eating grin, all I was waiting for was one of these.
The big old thumbs up. Hell yeah.
Dude, I am just like Charlie and Mickey. I am an advent defender of this movie. It is. There are bad parts of this movie. It's bad, but that does not deter the fact that I have a ton of fucking fun with it. I almost defend this movie as much as I defend Annihilation.
This movie's way better than Annihilation.
I don't know about that. I'll die on that fucking hill for that movie. But
who's up on that hill? Just Dustin.
It's
the
just
only
me.
one.
I'm dying on it. But I love the idea of the ragtag team. I love the monster aspect of it. Sure, the movie's a bit too long, but I don't care because it flies. Like the first 45, easy to get through. The practicals are great. I can't rate this movie any less than badass as well. So you know what that means, Charlie.
Yeah, we decided we didn't need a new one because the original is the best it'll ever be.
You just got hit with a 100% certified USDA prime cut, double barrel, eagle screaming, battle axe swinging, high octane 454 big block, badass B action movie rating. Hell yeah, you are welcome.
Changing that drop would have been like Arnold not saying "I'll be back in a movie." That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I am glad that this superhero movie landed tenfold as I thought it would. So,
oh yeah,
so happy about that.
This one worked really well. So when you announced it, I mean, when you told me and Mickey what it was, we were both pretty excited. You know, so this was a good one.
Hell yeah.
I feel like he's trying to stack the deck for the Coliseum next year. I'm just saying.
I need all of the Chuck Norrises to win.
I just wanted Deathstalker and Call to fight. Was that so fucking much to ask?
Hey, you know what, man? Who knows what next year brings? Because we all know there is a brand new Conqueror in the Coliseum.
There is. And there's still like 4 more Deathstalker movies.
Exactly. So, Charlie, it can happen.
That's right.
It can happen.
That's right.
But Mickey, what you got going on, man? What's cooking?
A whole lot of the same. Still working on sound engineering with Iridescent Acorn Productions. We'll have still working on my new show called Perceptions, which is kind of like a sci-fi adventure sort of thing. But outside of that, everything else is kind of ended their seasons. But you can also find any of that stuff on YouTube or Spotify. I don't know if we have Spotify, but other podcast places. Yeah. Other than that, man, all good.
Hell yeah. Charlie, what do you got cooking over on Give Me Back?
What month is this? This is.
Oh, I'll tell you what month it is, Charlie. It's the month before.
Oh, it's month Eve.
Yeah.
It's month Eve.
It's
Yeah.
month Eve. Let's.
Charlie's like.
Let's see. So our Batteries Not Included episode would have just come out, which was, good Lord, be prepared to be hitting the gut with nostalgia with that episode. But it was a lot of fun. So to lead off the next month, this month, Mickey and I will have our second episode of Need for Speed, the Give Me Back My Need for Speed, which we are using because it lands on the Tuesday before July. I didn't want a big lull before we inaugurate the month of action. So
Charlie greases up.
June 30th is now June or July -1, whatever the Godzilla thing is now.
Yeah.
But we're going to be covering Black Dog with Patrick Swayze, Randy Travis, and Meatloaf. Meatloaf. Love Meatloaf. Yeah, so we're going to be doing that. Big trucks, big wrecks, big fun,
Yes.
big action. And it's obviously just works to kick off the month of action, which is upon us, everyone. It will be here soon.
Mm-hmm.
But the next episode for here, though, I think Mickey should go ahead and tell us for the next B action episode because it's his pick.
Okay. Yeah.
So what are we doing next time?
We're going to be doing a little flick called Excessive Force. And I was trying to find something to match the energy of Steel Justice. I don't know if I did. We'll see. But that was a movie that came up my search bar, and I was like, all right, let's go. And I love Thomas Ian Griffith, so let's go.
I don't know about the energy, but it's definitely a good movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So I think you did well with this one. I have seen it before, but
I'm excited.
Dustin, what do you got going on with your 527 podcast projects?
Oh, are you ready for everything I'm doing?
Everything. Just hit it. How many Broadway musicals did you go watch?
I seen one in the past week.
And that was more than it should have been. So I'm just telling you.
Over on Flicks and Friends, we are in the middle of Paulsploitation month.
Wow.
Where we are covering 4 anime movies.
I'm sorry.
Because it's Paul's birthday, but it's also with an asterisk because over on our Patreon, we are doing a show called Public Damnation where we are covering the very fun subgenre of horror that is public domain horror. I'm fun with my eyes are rolling. You can't see it, but some of them are good. Some of them are, some may be good. Some may be shit.
Yeah. Little bit of good, little bit of shit. I don't know.
But our last episode that came out, we actually had our Silver Fox Mickey on.
Yeah.
And it was Mickey.
It was the Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim.
I think Charlie would dig that one a little bit.
I think I would. I don't know if I've actually seen that one. Yeah.
Helm Hammerhand. Helm Hammerhand. That's all I'm going to say, bro.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is I got ridiculed because 1, I don't like anime. 2, I don't like Lord of the Rings. 3, it was the same, both in the same movie at the same time.
Now you understand why I hate musicals.
It's
that exact same feeling.
So I felt
all that you're feeling right now is what I feel during a musical. There you go.
I feel my rating was fair during that one for my disdain for both genre. And then over on the Barons, we will have put out our episode for 2026's Faces of Death.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
That was a really good discussion on that movie. And yeah, that's really about it. All I got cooking. So New year, new us, with the addition of new drops.
Enjoy.
Which is yeah. Thanks, Mickey.
Same us, new drops.
Yeah.
That's how this rolls.
But you know what they don't see on Captain Nemo's map? Oh, but they're not listening to on his. God damn it! When he left that ransom note on wax.
Oh yeah, dude. That was so bally.
Oh my god, dude! But you know what radio station they changed to, and
what
they
happened
tell
to
them
my
on
Pat
the wax?
Benatar record? That was what I was supposed to be playing over here.
What is it?
Son of a bitch.
You see me as Frampton Comes Alive.
Frampton Alive.
They passed that out with Tide.
Fucking heads will roll until I get it back.
Oh my god! But they just tell us not to just watch action.
Be action.
Mission accomplished.